Today you're going to see and learn about this box style stitching. I have the pink, the white, and the blue here to show you what colors you can do. You can use any color. So this is the blue. This is solid color boxes. So these boxes are all one color. This is blue, this is white. But let's say you want to be a little more creative. Maybe you want to do a rainbow. Maybe you want to do something a little bit more creative. Like, for example, this is my junk box, but let me zoom it out. You can see here, I've done it in my favorite shades of greens. And then here is my little junk. And then in here's my scissors and my pens and things. I just took it out so you could kind of see the inside. And then of course the greens. And then I have purple here, 2 shades of purple, a light and a dark. Here I have a blue and an orange, and then here's a blue, and then here's a purple. So this is pretty much the pattern that you're going to learn today. So, and when your stitches are clean and precise, the inside kind of looks like the outside. And when you're making something for your desk or your office or for a friend, you want to try to keep the inside as clean as possible. And then these are all the cool colors. So that's what we're going to work on today, is just the stitching. So we've got our blue here. So what we're going to do is you're going to come in from the second box, not the first one. You always skip that first one. So we're going to pinch it down, because if we don't pinch this down, we're going to lose. See, we're going to pinch it so we don't lose the string. So we're going to go 1, 2. So the first one's easy, 1, 2. So now we've made our first stitch. Now we're going to go to the next stitch. The next one, you're going to count 1, 2, 3. Now this is for beginners. If you've done this before, then you already know how to do it. But for those of us who are beginners, this is for you. So now we're going to go to the third box. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the dominant color we want to be blue, so we're going to make that fourth stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have our fourth stitch, as you can see here. Hopefully you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. On the box, it comes with this many rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 3 small ones and then the 1 long one. That makes the box design. See how this one's the long one? There's 3 here and 3 on this side. So whatever the dominating color you want it to be, you're going to do the 4th stitch. If you want it to be white, more dominant, then you would do 4. If you want it to be blue, like we do, we're going to make the 4th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, blue. That way, the less dominant color will be the white, because it's only going to be 3 stitches. That'll make sense here in just a minute, okay? So now we've done our 4th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our dominant stitch, right? All right. Okay. So now you're going to come over 1. So we're going to go from here to here. We're going to pull it. And we're going to go 1, 2, right into here. And then we're going to go to the next one. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go in the next one. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, because we want blue to be dominant, we're going to go into the 4th hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So now you're going to repeat that design. You're going to go in this hole here, and you're going to go to the second one. Every now and then, shake your needle, because now it's all mingle-dingled. So let it stretch out. Got it stretched out. Start again. Okay. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So now we're going into that third hole. Okay, so we're going to pull it through. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to go into this one because the fourth one's going to be our dominating color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to start another one. 1, 2. And then you're going to go in here. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Say you make a mistake. Go up too far. It's okay. You can pull it back a little harder and stick the needle through it, or you can just take the needle off and just pull it out. So now we've got a little bit of a row going here. So now we want to add the white. So let's say we've finished out our row. So you're going to run it back through the underneath side here with your needle, like that. You're just going to keep pulling it, pulling it, pulling it, pulling it, and then you're going to snip it. And I always leave a little extra, so I know what side's the bad side. So now we want to move on to the white. So probably kind of gross. I lick my fingers, a little slobber there, not a lot, and I rub it together on the end of my string, and then I run it through the needle. And then you can always snip off that piece where I slobbered. Okay. Just means Alright, so now we're going to add the white. So what we're going to do is, this is the back side because I've pulled it through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go underneath the color partially. And I'm going to pull out my white. But I'm not going to pull it too hard because I don't want it to come out. So I'm going to leave a little sticking out right there. Okay, so now I've got that pulled. So I'm just going to go underneath. I'm just going to loop it back around and come back out this side here. I like to kind of secure my string a little better. Okay, so now we're going to flip it over. You can cut all this ugly extra off later. So now we flipped it over. So now we're going to add in the white. Okay, so we've started here with the 1, 2, right? So you're going to go in that same hole where you did that second one, and you're going to pull it through. And then you're going to go here because this is where the line ends. So I'm not going to go up here or over here. I'm just going to go to this. This is where my row ends. So you really don't have to count anything because you've already did the work prior. And you basically, we'll just snip a little more of that off now that we know which side's the back side. There we go. And now the white is starting to give it a nicer look. So see how pretty? We're going to go in where we did this, the little stitch there, the small 2-step stitch. And that's why I said whatever dominating color you want it to be, you have to make sure that you do the 4 rows instead of the 3, because the third row is going to be the less dominating. Remember, we're going to go in. Remember when we did the 2-stitch? You're just going to come in through there. And so that the white is the less dominating color. Or you can use any color. These are just the 2 colors I'm using because it's July and the 4th of July is coming up. So, and then here, you don't want to start over here because this is the end. So we're going to go in the same row as this one because your canvas will probably have already ended, or if you're still doing a count to see how many squares you need to maybe make a box. See, I have to have how many squares to make a box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've only done 1, 2, 3. So I've still got more to go. So that's why I didn't cut off the extra, because that way I don't shortchange myself until I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes. And then to go up the side, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this way is 10, and then this way is your 8. So that's how you're going to get your box count if you're doing a box. So we're going to say that this is my last stitch, that this is the end of my box here. So we're going to finish it off just like that. And now you have this really, really pretty blue and white stitch. Then you're just going to flip it over, go through your back side, pull it through, and then you just cut off your extra, and voila. So now you have solid. So let's say you want to do maybe white and blue, and then maybe a whole row of just red. You can do that, anything you want. Or you can do that if you want to do something kind of weird, where maybe just this row is this and these are different colors. This is blue, purple, pink, any color you want. Like I said, I'm just doing the white and the blue to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So there you have it from that direction. And then here you have it from this direction. So I want to thank you for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you like this video. If you have any comments, I do read your comments. Please leave a comment below. Any ideas, tips, suggestions, or if you just want to tell me what you thought about this tutorial. Hit the notification bell so when I do produce a video, it will notify you. If not, just stop by my channel at any time and click on the videos tab, and it will show you all the videos I have put out since I started my channel. Thanks for being a loyal subscriber, and keep learning. We're all beginners. We got to start somewhere, right? So this is for you beginners out there to help you learn how to do some cool little stitches.